Well, at the Rocky Mountain Hobby Expo this weekend, you can see and experience all kinds of cool things that you can do with your spare time. STEM hobbies are on the upswing, and they use science, engineering, and math in a really fun way. Today, we're talking robots with Colorado First. Welcome to the First Tech Team Challenge and Team Wise from Parker and coaches Sarah and Roger Wingate. Great to see you all, and thank you for being here in the Coco studio.
Thank you.
Sarah, tell us what this is all about.
So first it stands for inspiration and recognition of science and technology.
Okay.
And it's a robotics community that is meant to inspire children to be leaders and innovators with science and technology.
And children love robots.
Yes.
Right. So
they love robots. They start with Legos, and it gradually increases. First has 4 programs, ages 6 through 18.
Okay.
The first is First Lego League Junior, which is for 6 through 10-year-olds. Then First Lego League is, I have some members from our team, that's for basically elementary to middle school kids.
Great.
And then First Technical Challenge, which is more the 8th grade through 12th grade.
Okay.
And then we have the 4th is First Robotics Competition, which is all high school, grades 9 through 12.
Right, right. All right, so we've got the teams here that you were just talking about. What are we going to be doing here today?
Today they just brought some of the robots that they have put together from last year's season.
Okay.
As well as some of the things that they're working on for this year's season, as well as some things that they're going to show off at the Hobby Expo on Sunday. So our team will be there on Sunday to talk with kids and show off what First is all about.
Show off is right, and we're going to show off a little bit today. All right, who's Austin? Austin, you're going to show us what you've got today, right? You've got a robot. I'm going to move this. All right, you go for it. This is front and center. So can you tell us what's going on with this robot here?
Yeah, so the last year's competition was to pick up some blocks and some balls.
Okay.
And so each year from a First Technical Challenge, they like to pick up different things. So we made this robot last year to pick up the little yellow blocks and some little wiffle balls and then drive around and bring them around a court. So this year they have to pick up bigger blocks. So starting this week, they're going to completely tear apart their robot and start over. So it's definitely an iterative process that they get to do over and over again each season.
Okay, so now will this robot pick up one of these blocks here?
It will pick up the little yellow blocks.
Can we see that happen?
And try that.
Can we give that a try? Why not? Since we've got it here, you brought it all this way, right?
I can't. You got to feed it.
All right. This is teamwork here. All right. So the robot is in action. He's going to take it from the hand and grab it. This is a complex piece of machine right here.
Yep.
And it's all controlled. Is it controlled via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or?
It is a Wi-Fi connection between 2 cell phones.
Okay.
So these kids, when they get into First Technical Challenge, they get to learn how to 3D CAD with SolidWorks. And they get to learn how to program in Java on cell phones.
Wow.
And then they get to build robots and design pieces that are custom design, and then they get to go through all that process.
Very cool. So it is truly STEM activities that are
Yes.
taking place. All right, Stephen. All right, so tell us what you're going to be doing at the Rocky Mountain Hobby Expo.
So at the Hobby Expo this weekend, we'll be really demoing our robot and showing off what First is all about. We'll have interactive presentations, and you actually get to drive and mess with the robot along with see everything involved with it. Our goal is to really inspire kids into the STEM programs and fields and get them energetic about engineering.
And so if they've never even touched a robot before, this might be an opportunity to get their hands on something and really see the intricacies of it all, right?
This would be a great opportunity. We have different robots you get to drive around and mess with. We have our small robot here and we have our bigger robot, and both of them you get to drive around and get to really play with.
Very fun. Now your team will be competing.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
So currently we're in the build season of our robots. We have to tear apart this robot and completely redesign and build a new robot to stack our much bigger blocks this year. So we're in the build season, and in January and February we have our qualifying tournament. And then if we qualify, we then go to state at the end of February. And if we win state, we go to the championships in April.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Sarah, so if people want to learn more about starting a First robotics team or maybe volunteering at a tournament, how can they do that?
So the coloradofirst.org website is loaded with all kinds of information.
Okay.
First is always looking for volunteers. So that's a good way to get involved in the whole entire program, is to volunteer for an event. And that could be judges to come and see what the robots are. All the programs have a judging element where the kids have to go and present something about their robots that they build. So they're always looking for volunteers to come in and help with that. First is a mentor-based program. So they're always looking for mentors to come in and help with the kids.
And FIRST stands for what again?
For inspiration and recognition of science and technology.
And I think you've nailed it here today. Thank you all so much for being here. This is very fun, and good luck in your competition. All right, you can find the ultimate hobby weekend, including experiences hosted by Colorado First Robotics team WISE this weekend, October 12th and 13th at the Denver Merchandise Mart. Tickets are just $12. For all the details, go to RockyMountainHobby-Expo.com/tickets.